Hello guys, this is Dragon Fist and I'm back again, and today I want to talk about the start point with an extension and the approach and different situations that can happen, and also for different types of extensions, because the direction of play changes based on where this is, which is quite interesting, I think. So I want to give some tips and stuff from things I've learned. So hopefully it's helpful. It will be pretty basics, but also some more advanced stuff. So hopefully it's interesting to you guys. Anyway, let's just get started here. So first I want to show this very basic example. Black pincers and white takes the corner. Now, of course, realize that this pincer is depends on the rest of the board. Like, if this is very uninteresting, black one pincer. This is really low and uninteresting, but in a lot of cases this pincer is good when you have this stuff. So white will take the corner, and now the question is, what should black do? Black basically have two responses here, which is this one and this one. Both are Joseki. So in this case, what is the better response for black? Well, the answer is here. The reason is because in Go you always want to make your stones efficient. So let's just play out this Joseki. Here you can see that this stone is very efficient. It is a nice extension from this wall, making good framework here. So this is a very nice way of using this stone. The stone is working efficiently. So let's just try to change it. So black block from this way, and now white goes here, and we play out this Joseki. Here you can see that this stone isn't really working that efficiently anymore. It's kind of just there, like it doesn't really do much. And furthermore, like when you have this kind of short line stone, typically you're building a moyo. So say black has something like this as well. Here you can see that white is undercutting black's moyo. So this isn't good for black. White is ruining black's moyo. And also this stone isn't doing much work. And furthermore, white can play here later on to cut this off completely. So something like this. And we see that this stone is completely cut off. So this is not good for black. It's in the wrong direction. In the other way you could see that this stone worked very well. And now it's not working well at all. So let's change it up a little bit. Let's say white has this stone and black has approach there. And black has this corner as well. And white approaches. And black pincers. White takes the corner. And again, it's the same question. Where should black block? Actually, in this case, if you block here, it's not correct. Even though it might look like black has an extension here, which it does, but it doesn't really work well. The problem is that white will play here and completely ruin black's moyo. This is very annoying for black. I mean, what should black do? First of all, black can't just push like this. because black is reduced to second line territory and white gets nice influence. I mean, white can probably even play something like this, and you can see that the wall is very nice and black on a second line territory, and this wall isn't doing anything. So this is terrible for black. So of course black can't play like that. And pretty much no matter what black does, it doesn't work that well. So say black does something like this and play out this Joseki. And still you can see that black's Moyo is completely ruined. Yeah, this is terrible. So yeah, this point is not good for black. This weakness completely ruins the framework. So in this case, black blocked from the wrong side. So when white goes into the corner, black should block from this side and play out this Joseki. The thing is that black isn't playing a Moyo game. So, I mean, this is a territorial way of playing third line moves and second line move. It's this territorial and this is territorial. Black isn't trying to build something, so it doesn't really hurt that much that white gets underneath here, and black can't really use that extension at all. Because black can just treat these as separate groups, so it's not a big deal. So this is definitely the way black should play. One other thing. Say, for some reason black has this extension and pincers. White takes the corner. I looked this up, and the majority of cases black blocks them. I mean, black can also block from this side, which doesn't really happen here, but here it happens sometimes. I find 3 games where it happened here, but that's like nothing. But here it happens here, but also more here. And the layout is Joseki. And I couldn't find a single game where this was played. So, but the thing is that there's still this weakness, and you don't have to play here. You can cap to reduce this way. We can play something like this to make black respond, to reduce from the center, or even here, something like this. So there is still this weakness. Black still has this weakness, and when you want to build, you definitely want this stone to be here. So there's still this weakness, although I couldn't find a game where this was played. So I can't say it's just bad. I can't say it's bad, but I guess the difference is that when you play here, it's easier for black to build here than if it's here, right? Because it's a little bigger, I don't know. But I just wanted to mention that. But still, this isn't the most common way to play. I mean, it all depends on the situation on the board, really. But when it's here or here, definitely the most common way to play for black is to answer here. And not pincer at all. So the thing is that this works really well with the stone to build territory here, and it's actually, it can turn into a Joseki. So if white plays here, black responds, and white makes a base, this is actually Joseki. So we can switch it around. It's called Tavari analysis, which means just changing the order of moves, where black has this one, white approach, black answers, white goes underneath, and black protects the corner, white makes a base, and black finishes with Joseki here. So it's basically the same thing. I mean, it's exactly the same thing. So This is a good move. It's definitely the most common move, very natural move. Also when it's here. This is a very natural move and the most common way of playing. However, when this stone is closer, so let's say it's here, now when white approaches, this move is not really that proper anymore. It's not that common because it is kind of over concentrated. You can see that this is kind of over concentrated because black is spending more moves on the same area than here. So the corner is big, so white wants to take the corner, and black might play something like this, for instance. And black is a little over concentrated here. It's really the same thing, quite honestly, if white just plays here as well, I guess. Still, it's a little close, like the natural or common Joseki move is here, right? So it is a little over concentrated, and it's even worse if it's closer. So if it's here, it's even worse when black plays here. This is in most cases a mistake because the corner is very big and black gets even more over concentrated. Like here black spends 3 moves on a very small area and white can just take the territory. So this typically isn't a good move. It's a good move if it's here or here, but here it's not really, you know, it's not the most natural move, and here it's definitely a mistake, at least most of the time. So the thing is that when black has this sort of extension and white approaches, the most proper move is just to defend the corner, because the corner is big. Normally white would play here, and black can just defend the territory, something like this or this. So this is the more proper way to play, and white can't really go in, like instead of playing here. I mean he can, but it will be a difficult fight because black can lean on the stone, something like this, and white has 2 weak groups. So you don't have to worry about white invading. Also after white responds here, you can even attack this. And white doesn't have 2 eyes, so this can also be an option. So yeah, this is definitely the most proper way to play with these close moves, and not play here. This is a bit more concentrated. This is more proper. One thing I want to mention is when black have this extension, white approaches, black pincers, and white double approach. This is actually a mistake. Very rarely this is good. I think like maybe if white is really strong here or here, it's okay, but in most cases it's not really good because black will punish white by attacking, by playing this move. So the thing is that, I mean, the most natural response for white is here to conceal black into the corner, but black can cut white off, like this. And black or white has 2 weak groups here, so this fight is difficult for white. And black is alive in the corner. I mean, white can try this. And no matter which one of these stones white saves, black has Miyai for here or this move. So black is alive. So this is a difficult fight for white. And you might wonder why I cut this way. So let's say white plays here, and you want to cut this way instead, because it may seem a little easier to capture this one. If white plays here, then black can just play here, and white is basically dead. But the thing is that white won't play like this. After black cuts, white will play here. Black prevents the tiger mouse, and white lives. And now it's a lot easier for white to handle one weak group than two. So when you want to attack, you want to attack two weak groups, not just one. So this is a failure for black. So you should definitely cut the other way. So the thing is that pretty much no matter what white does, it's good for black. Like I just showed, when black plays here and cuts, it's a good fight for black. If white tries something else, like lean on this zone, black can respond. White can play here. Black can split white's groups. And white can capture this. And this is really good territory for black. So this is a good position for black. White's compensation isn't good enough. So this is good for black. And even so, white can also, or black can also be more severe if he wants, if black wants to fight. So we play out this again. And white plays here. Now black can fight if he wants by playing here, and the thing is white can't connect. Like white is not able to connect, so white may try something like this, and black can just split white off. So white can't connect here, and the fight is still good for black. So if you want to fight, you can play like this. If you want to just not have complications, you can choose the other one. That's still good for black. So yeah, this double approach is a mistake when black has this support, and it can be here or anywhere close here. It's the same with the pincer. Just if it's close or nearby, it's hard for white. So I guess you can just play it out once more because it's a little complicated. White plays here, black plays here. Don't play the double approach, just take the corner, because when you play the double approach, black will play here and white is screwed. So this is a really good move. So that's basically it. Just to summarize, when black has this position, white plays here. This pincer is a really good move, and you want to block this way to build. If it's here, it's much more natural to play here, much more easier. Definitely if it's here, you want to play like this. If it's here, you want to play here, and also this one and this one. If it's here, it's perhaps a little small to play here immediately, like the corner is smaller, so it's not that urgent to respond. And do not double approach, because black will play here and white is in big trouble. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I hope that you learned something and that it wasn't too confusing. Especially this one, I guess, is a little advanced, but basically after you play this, and white is in trouble. So the position is good from here. You don't really have to know 100 variations. Just know that this is a good way to punish this, because white can't really connect. So that's basically it, and I also want to mention that a lot of this stuff I learned from internetgoesgood.com. I'm not like affiliated with them or anything like that, but I really like the site. So you should definitely check it out. Like a lot of the stuff I showed you here I learned from there, and it's a really great site for learning Go. It is paid though, you have to pay, but it really is a nice site. And they have a lot of good pro lectures, so I definitely recommend checking that out. But anyway, that's it for the video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.